This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's move on. Let's talk about the show here. This is actually a pretty well-received show. The readers of the Wrestling Observer gave it 73.5% thumbs up, 12.3% thumbs down, 14.2% thumbs in the middle. It's a pretty cool show. I mean, I gotta agree. I watched it back for the first time since it happened. I mean, I had no reason to go back and watch it before this, and I kind of forgot how talent loaded the roster was here in 2015 as well. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch are in our opener, 11 minutes and 40 seconds, 2 3/4 stars. Banks gets the win with the backstabber and the bank statement for the pin. And she gets a nice pop. She's sort of the hometown girl here. And these folks are really making their name for themselves. Of course, the Divas Revolution, or the Women's Revolution, has really started to take hold in 2015. And these are, half of the original Four Horsewomen of wrestling, if you will. And of course, we know later Becky Lynch is arguably going to be the bigger star of the two. But here, people thought Sasha Banks and Charlotte were probably going to be like the Flair and Steamboat of this division. And they showed what they could do here. This is a big spot on a pay-per-view. You go back through all the wrestling pay-per-views that WWE had put together prior to this, and I think it would be hard for you to find matches or shows where the women open the show. Like usually the women are in the popcorn spot, sort of the let me up segment on a pay-per-view. This is different. We're starting with the ladies, and they more than held their own. What'd you think, Arn?
Times are changing, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that group of gals, let me tell you, Becky and Sasha, Charlotte, and Naomi for that matter, who got so much better starting at about this time. She really turned the jets on, and just the work rate went up. But these girls were incredible performers, and they all coming in together, Becky, the people loved from the beginning. Sasha was that cool chick that was part heel, part babyface. And they just went out with a tough scenario in the fact that our audience in a place like Boston know that Sasha's from that area up there, which made her a babyface.
Yep.
But there's also a lot of wrestling fans up there that are Irish, I would suggest.
Yeah.
That love Becky.
Absolutely.
And it was just a great matchup with just two top stars, and they just brought it, showed the world what they had, and it was a incredible way to start the show off.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.